Ladies and gentlemen, I am in a good mood. Because I'm pretending like a whole lot of people aren't out to destroy me and silence me. If severe weather colors are your bag, then grab this. Because we got a bunch of shit going down. Oh yeah, there's probably going to be cussing in this one. You know that storm I was telling you about? That one? Yep, it's big, and it's getting bigger. And it's stretching all the way from Texas up into Ontario. Or Manitoba. Pick one. It's wide. Technically, it goes all the way from New Mexico to Tennessee. And it is going to be moving slowly east through Sunday. Technically, it might finish up late Saturday. But either way, it is going to be a long, drawn-out storm that is causing a lot of problems for a lot of areas right now. And as I am in Houston, we have been getting some pretty heavy winds. As Matt Lanza said, he can't ever remember being woken up by wind in Houston before. And this is the precipitable water. As you can see, we're seeing a whole lot of water make its way up through Texas and Louisiana. And now, our fellow Truth Community member, Suspicious Observers, has put out a video. Check that out after this one if you want to. And now I'm looking at volcanoes. Sorry about that. We got that big eruption in Indonesia, and it hasn't stopped pouring out smoke or ash or lava since the tsunami-causing event. And here I'm joking about the scientific consensus is that I actually got these off of articles. There has not been a recent increase in volcanic activity. I said, how will we know if volcano activity increases or decreases? The answer is 97% of scientists agree that volcano activity cannot increase or decrease. Volcano activity always stays normal. Unlike climate change, which changes, volcano activity is always normal, no matter what it's doing when. And earlier last night, there was a 5.1 earthquake in Italy, which broke some buildings, shattered some windows, and did some damage. And here we have the Mayon volcano erupting. That's in the Philippines. And then we got another volcano erupting in Peru. So, man, it is just crazy times indeed. Travis Herzog, after leading edge of storms, blows in, and the tornado threat passes you by. Street flooding and lightning will be your biggest concerns. Now, this storm so far has underperformed on tornadoes, but it's overperforming on rain. All right, let's go back to this one. And so in Houston, I know we're already getting flooding in certain areas. Houston floods fast, and then it drains fast. You know, I had a hacker problems all day Christmas, and but somehow I managed to manually download 6 Windows updates, and my graphics got better. So that's cool. Hopefully it shows up, and you guys can tell that there has been a graphical increase. You know, that's Thor News. I just keep on improving. All right, now let's kick on over to the flipped like side. Oh, because I got some treats for you. I'm just talking about weather. If that's what you like to hear about. If you are waking up or going to work. In DFW, more than 200 cancellations at DFW Airport. And lots of delays. This is from Oklahoma, I believe. Oh, Houston. Already in the last 24 hours, some areas have seen 4 inches of rain as the top so far. Stephen Morgan, a tornado watch has been issued until 11 a.m. for several counties in southeast Texas, including Harris County. A line of strong to potentially severe storms will be moving through pretty quickly this morning. And we have been getting hit by some pretty heavy straight line winds. But this is a mixed precipitation storm, and up here you get sleet, snow, in the more northern areas. And so, heads up if you're traveling this morning, leave extra time to reach your destination. Wintry precipitation overnight has impacted road conditions. See, as I was saying, it floods fast. Street flooding is being reported across the area. We'll be updating a list of high water locations here. And so I looked at the storm. I don't think this thing will get past Houston for another 5 to 6 hours. So we're in line for some heavy dang rain, man. I'm the rain man of rain bands. This thing is nasty. This thing is a nasty monster. And so she may not bring, look at that chunk up top, man. She may not bring tornadoes, but we're going to get some pretty nasty rain, possibly flooding rain. Now, the weather's been so chaotic that any of my guesses or predictions could be wrong, but God, look at that chunk there. That's going to do some damage. Whoa, see, this thing is a whole lot rainier and denser than they predicted. And look how it continues to expand. And then there's even, is that the tailback? And then there's now it's growing a tail backwards. Man, is 2018 crazy or what? You know? Yeah. All my bad guys have been subtweeting me like, oh, we got you this time, you're not going to make it. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see. You guys say that every month. Strange sounds. Christmas lights are electric blue over Antarctic. The NLC. And so, yeah, the noctilucent clouds have been kicking. Like an angry mule. Severe weather doesn't take a holiday, and neither do our dedicated crews at Centerpoint Energy. Yeah, I don't know when our power gets knocked out here. Usually it's turned on pretty fast, and I appreciate that. Flood advisory remains in effect for 2 more hours for parts of Texas. Amanda Guerrera. Intense rain and storms that move through DFW is part of a much larger system, causing travel nightmares across the country. So yeah, a lot of people who are traveling, you better be very careful. There's currently a ground stop in Houston, which means all flights have been delayed, I believe, or canceled, possibly. Many flights delayed by hours. And flight delays are never fun. We've had several reports of fences knocked down by high wind overnight in Katy area on the west side of Harris County. Michelle Cahew just found the spot. And that's the thing. Like my barbecue grill on my patio got blown off twice. That's never happened. Severe weather has been underwhelming in the woodlands, but the rain hasn't. Maintained rain gauges, so 3 to 4 inches. Be careful out there. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of wet, windy weather to continue all the way east. So this is a red alert. And Edgar McGregor, a major heat wave is about to hit southern Australia with temperatures as high as 117 degrees. In places that have never seen such weather. These parts of Australia will join Los Angeles, Montreal, Glasgow, Algeria, Japan for all-time record heat in 2018. Yeah, and if we don't get our shit together, no place is safe. Some of the strongest non-thunderstorm or non-post frontal winds I can recall in a few years in the last hour. Not often he's woken up by being blown. And that's why I'm scared to either get married or live with a woman again. Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, there's the giant bullseye spot for rain. And as you can see here, this is from earlier. And they'd only predicted about 1.75 inches of rain over the next 7 days for Texas. I don't know. The guys laugh when they put these things up. I mean, they've already shattered all the highest estimates. So, and we still got days to go. But look at this whole, I don't know what is going on. It is wild. It seems like the more volcanoes that erupt and the longer lasting the duration of the eruptions, the weirder the weather gets. But don't make that connection or correlation or I'll get in more trouble. This is where the graphics really show up. Oh my God, it looks so beautiful. I feel like my screen went all 4K. That is wonderful. That almost looks like lips. Like I'm going to get a volcano kiss. Probably hurts. But pain and romance seem to be really synonymous in 2018 for me. So yeah, there's our volcano signal. Oh. And speaking of that, earthquakes are rocking. I mean, we haven't seen anything major over a 5. But as I'm talking about our volcano signals, where's that put it at? So we got our volcano signal by where the 5 earthquake is here. And so, like I said, we're probably going to see a 5.0 in Venezuela. We're probably going to see a volcano eruption here in the near future. Hopefully I'll still have a channel when it happens. I don't know, they're working hard to take me out. But maybe that's just a crazy conspiracy the government doesn't want me talking about volcanoes. Even though their stance is volcano activity never increases or decreases. And I don't know, even if people are like pro, it's all climate change, you realize that a carbon tax isn't going to help people who are affected by all the volcano eruptions we are having. Or by more hurricanes or tornadoes or floods or like we need better plans. Like if the climate change people agree that the coasts are rising, the carbon tax isn't going to help get people off the coasts. Which is why I recommended building cities of the future in safe places. Like Colorado and West Texas. But I don't know. People don't seem to like that idea. Okay, so this is just me talking about this major storm. I'll be around today. As long as I can be. You know? But, gotta remind you, Thor News literally survives and depends on you and your contributions. And they are stepping it up. They try and knock me out of the game. So if you can, I really need you to step up your contribution and donation game to help keep me in the game. We want to force them to sniper me. Wait, what? That sounds like a bad idea. Okay. Well, I love you guys. I'm going to hang in there. You hang in there with me. And if you are like the majority of people who don't have a bunch of money, then please, please, please do me a favor and say a prayer for me. Ask the Lord and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit to keep me safe and protected. To put up extra coat of magic on my armor of God. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get. As the weather gets wilder, so do the weird obstacles I got to deal with. Across the board. Okay. Well, if there's one guy that can handle being gang stalked and totally screwed with at all times, you'd think it would be your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord, New Thor 7. What a world, man. What a world. I would ask for a hug, but every time I do that, I get kicked in the nuts. So how about this? Somebody kick me in the nuts. Perfect. Love you guys. God bless everyone. Stay cool.